you know what the worst smelling hairspray is on planet Earth? Alright, I've got a basket of stuff here. It's time for another speed reviews video. I personally love these videos. I find them super helpful. And of course the sun is coming out right now. You guys, this happens every time I go to film. It's like perfectly cloudy, good filming weather. And then as soon as I turn on the camera, oh yeah, great. The sun is fully out now. If you wonder why no one films in natural lighting, this is why. So I have a few different speed reviews that I've done. I'll link them down below, but it's basically where I give reviews on products that I am currently testing that might not make it into favorites videos or that, you know, aren't going to be included in empties videos. So they're kind of like products that you might not hear me talk about otherwise. I think that can be super useful because it's kind of like the middle products, you know? If you enjoy this video while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. Fingers crossed the lighting and sun cooperates with us today. All right, hopping into it. So let's start off with the product that I am loving and that will definitely be in my next Raves and Rejects video as a rave. This is the Purito from Green Cleansing Oil. Interesting name. So I picked this up off recommendation from Skincare by Hiram. And this is a cleansing oil. So you apply it on dry skin, rub all over, and it removes your makeup. Friggin' amazing. So this actually reminds me a lot of the Fresh Sea Berry Cleansing Oil. It has an extremely lightweight feel to it. Lash glue, eye makeup, waterproof mascara, it takes it all off for me. I don't find that I have to go in twice with this. Like some cleansing oils. Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking. Hopefully you guys understand about the sun situation, or else this video is not gonna get done today. So we're just gonna keep going. Hopefully I can work this out in editing. Should I just put sunglasses on and call it a day? Okay, there we go. We're hiding behind the fireplace, using the fireplace as a sun shield. Filming room is a work in progress. Some cleansing oils, I find that I kind of have to like go in twice to actually remove my makeup. This one is like a one and done situation. I go in one time, it removes everything. But it's also pretty affordable. I believe I got this for around 15 bucks on YesStyle when it was on sale. YesStyle puts these on sale all the time. You can also get it off Amazon. But if you're looking for an affordable cleansing oil that has good ingredients and that works amazing, I love this stuff. I've been testing the EOS Shea Butter Shave Cream. I believe this is a new product from them, possibly. This is the coconut oil scent or, you know, product. Full on water coming out because I've had this in my shower. It smells so good. It does smell like coconut, but it also just smells like vanilla to me, and I really enjoy this. I feel like it moisturizes my skin really nicely. Do I love it as much as my Holy Grail shave oil? I'll link it down below. No, like I would definitely purchase the shave oil over this one just because I love the scent of that one so much, and I love a shave oil over a shave cream like this, but I love this one as well. Like if you're more into this kind of formula rather than an oil, I really love this. Like I think it moisturizes my skin really nicely, and I do love the scent and everything, so I definitely still love this product, but I would still repurchase the oil over this one just because that's what I prefer. My foot just got a shower from that. Okay, so a product that I have worn a few times and that I do know my thoughts on now and that I'm not a fan of is the Skin 79 BB Cream. So this is a Korean product. It's SPF 30. And I have had this for a while now, and I just recently retried it, and it just makes my skin look too cakey. I do love the coverage, it's very full coverage, but it just sits really heavy on my skin. I'm just not a fan. I do think there are way better BB creams out there. I have tried using less of this and kind of like shearing it out, and it's just one of those products that is too thick and too heavy looking on my skin. It just emphasizes my texture, and I'm not a fan. I also don't love the packaging. It's just so bulky that it just takes up a ton of room, like sitting, you know, in your makeup collection. So if you're into pink, it's cute, but it's just a little bit bulky. Okay, this has been like the month of testing mascaras for me. I've tested 4 different mascaras. 2 I like, and 2 I definitely don't like at all. So let's go through the ones I don't like first. So first off, a no for me is the Killer Curves mascara from Physicians Formula. I actually tried this one in my Shadow and Schmooze video update, and this one is just like, it's not horrible, it doesn't do anything for me. I think you could just pass on this one. It doesn't give me any kind of volume. It is curling. I just think there are better curling mascaras. It's a bit on the dry side as well, so I think I would just pass on this one. This one was like a total fail for me. This was the Bare Minerals Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara. I wore this one a few days in a row to like confirm that I wasn't just having a weird makeup day. And this one just fully transfers on me, like down to my lower lash line and up to the top, which is rare for me. And it has like an interesting curling kind of wand. Here's what the wand looks like. So it kind of like twists around, but I just obviously really didn't like how this one transferred down. At first I was thinking it was an eyeliner I was wearing because I was testing a new eyeliner the same day that I tested this for the first time, but it was definitely this mascara. Like I said, I wore it for a few days in a row and I switched back to my other eyeliner the second day, and it's definitely this mascara. So this one just majorly transfers on me. I also didn't love how this one looked on my lashes. Like it just didn't look as good as some of my other mascaras, so that one was a no. The day after I tested this one for the third day, I switched to this mascara. And this is a new mascara from L'Oreal. It's their L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. And this one, it was funny because I saw this in a thumbnail for Jessica Braun's video, and I was like, oh, she likes this too. And then this was actually a fail for her because she said this one transferred on her. And this actually doesn't transfer on me. And like I said, I tested it right after I tested this one, which did transfer, and this one did not transfer on me at all. And I actually really like this mascara. So just, you know, goes to show that products were different for different people, but I love this mascara actually. And it gives me a lot of volume. It doesn't transfer on me personally, but you know, might transfer on you because it did transfer on her. Here's what the wand looks like. So it has like a nice kind of chunky wand, which I usually love. It doesn't have rubber bristles. I find that rubber bristles usually don't give me a lot of volume. So this is just like the kind that usually gives me the nice thick kind of lashes. I don't know if I have the waterproof version. It doesn't say waterproof on here, but I also love the packaging of this. It's like unique kind of packaging. This one is like okay to me. I like it. I don't love it as much as the Air Volume Mascara. This is the NYX On The Rise. This one I don't love because it is quite dry. So I like the look that this one gives on certain lash days. Like sometimes, this has happened to you guys, sometimes if you're having a good lash day, like just your natural lashes, mascaras can look better. And I find that's the case with this mascara. Like if I'm having a naturally good lash day, this mascara can look really good. But if I'm not, it doesn't do as much for me. I put this one on today underneath my false lashes that I have. I just have like corner lashes on. And it was kind of that situation where because I'm not having as good of a natural lash day, this mascara didn't look as good. And I just don't like how dry of a formula this one is. And this one does have rubber bristles. So personally, I definitely prefer the L'Oreal over this one, but if you like more of a dry mascara formula, you might like this one better. I finally have been trying out the Benefit Cookie Highlight. I don't love it. So it's funny because under artificial light, I've noticed that it looks really good. Like it looks really good in photos. It looks really good when I have my studio lights on, but in natural light, it looks like straight up glitter. So if you're just looking for a highlight that like looks really intense on camera, this looks really pretty, but when you walk outside or just like in real life, I don't have it on right now. In real life, it looks very glittery. So just an FYI on that. It's just not for me because I don't like my face to look super glittery in real life, but it is very intense, very intense. All right, I've been testing this for a while now. I definitely have shown this in videos, talked about it before, and it's kind of one of those things that I kept being like, okay, I love the blushes so much. Let me see what this is. This is the Buxom Staycation Vibes Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Backyard Bronze. And it's one of those things where I just loved the blushes so much from Buxom that I was like, there's no way I can't like the bronzer, because their blush formula is amazing. If you haven't tried their primer infused blushes, they're some of the best blushes on the market. However, their bronzer is so patchy. I find it so hard to blend out, and I've been trying to make it work for months, and I finally have just come to the conclusion that it is not for me. I've tried it with different brushes. I've tried it with a light hand. It's also extremely pigmented, which for me, I don't like that in a bronzer because I just find it to be harder to work with. I would rather have a bronzer be like more like the Hourglass formula where it's pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented and you can like build it up and work with it. This is just like you tap your brush in once and it's just too intense. It almost like sticks on your face, or at least for me, so I find it difficult to blend out. I don't love the color. It's a little bit too orangey for my skin tone, and overall I would just say save your money on this one. There are way better bronzer formulas out there. Okay, so I've been trying both of these. I don't know if these are new. I think they are new from them. Their Environmental Shield line. So this one's the Essential C Day Moisture SPF 30, and then this one's SPF 50 City Skin. This one I don't like. I just find it to be like a very standard feeling moisturizer, a little bit like greasy feeling on me. This one I didn't like. Like immediately I put this on and I was like, not for me. This one I've used probably like 15 times now, and I really enjoy it. I think if you have oily skin, you probably wouldn't like this one. If your skin's more on the dry side, it has a very nice moisturizing feeling without feeling too greasy. Like I just find it to be very rich feeling. It doesn't smell like vitamin C, like they didn't put like a citrusy kind of scent in it. It doesn't smell fragranced at all to me. And it is rich and like moisturizing feeling without feeling greasy. It doesn't have like a gross greasy kind of sunscreen feel to me, and it just absorbs into the skin really nicely. So I have been enjoying this. I don't think it's breaking me out. I have been breaking out down here, but I think it's just, I don't know what at this point. Mask, you know, hormonal, who knows what. An SPF I really didn't like is by Pacifica. This is their Vegan Collagen Everyday Lotion SPF 30. This is grody. Oh, this smells, feels everything just like a sunscreen from like childhood that your parents just slathered all over your body and face. Like it just is like a really standard sunscreen from like 20 years ago. There are so many better SPFs on the market that you can put on your face now that I would just say 100% skip this one. It feels super greasy. The second I put this on, I just wanted to wash my face off. I have a lot of rejects. A product from Kapari that I didn't love is the Kapari Lip Glossy in the shade Birthday Suit. I do think some people would really like this. So it's basically a tinted lip gloss, and the color is really nice. It looks lighter on the lips than when you squeeze it out. So when you squeeze it out, it has this kind of like mauve color, but once it blends out, it's actually like quite light. It's like a light pink. The reason I personally don't like it is that it feels pretty oily. It's kind of like a lightweight oil consistency. So I think some people would love that. Personally, I like lip products that are more thick, not like sticky, just a little bit thicker. I don't like the feeling of them like sliding around, and this one just feels very slippery and slidey to me. So if you like really lightweight kind of like lip oils, you would probably love this, and the color is really pretty, and it does have a really nice scent. It smells like cake or like vanilla. An eyeshadow palette I've been friggin' loving. If I did a Raves and Rejects right now, this would definitely be in it. This is the ColourPop That's Taupe palette. I've been using this a ton. I talked about this in my recent Shadow and Schmooze, but this has been like what I've been reaching for. If you just want a small, easy, like cool tone palette that you can use every day, this is beautiful. I'm actually not using it today. I'm using the Stone Cold Fox palette because I wanted to test that one again, and so far so good. I just really like this size palette because you can throw it in your makeup bag really easy. Wow, I have a lot of face wash here. I basically decided that instead of trying to go through an entire face wash that I don't love, because I test so many products, if I don't love it, I'm just, you know, I'm gonna donate it. So I was trying to do that with this, and then I decided, why am I doing that? So I was almost like fully out of this. I'm like down to here in this one. This is the Hada Labo Gokujun face wash. So this is like the same line as their toner, the Milky, why am I blanking on the name? Fully blanking on that product. So I thought I might really like the face wash. And at first, the consistency reminded me a little bit of the CeraVe face wash that I love. However, the more I was using this, I felt like it was really like stripping my skin and just like drying out my skin. I also feel like this might have been breaking me out. So I just decided to stop using this entirely. I don't know for sure if it was breaking me out, but I just felt like I was getting like a little bit of the under the skin kind of bumps on my forehead. I just felt like it wasn't doing good things for my skin personally. And next up, this was a no from both me and my boyfriend, which says a lot if he has an opinion on a face wash. This is the Kate Somerville Delicate Soothing Cleanser. And he didn't like this one because of, I think, how it felt, but also mostly the scent. And as soon as he pointed out the scent, I just like, you know when someone points out how something smells and you can't get it out of your head? You guys did that for me and totally ruined the scent of my favorite Living Proof Flex Hairspray. Someone pointed out that it smells like crayons, and now I forever can't get that out of my head. This just smells like so off to me now. It kind of smells like chlorine mixed with like something else I won't say on the internet. But besides that, it leaves almost like this film on my skin. It kind of shocked me that I didn't like this one because the rest of the products in this line are beautiful. Like the oil and the moisturizer are great in this line. A face wash I've been using that I have been really liking is the Inkey List Salicylic Acid Cleanser. The Inkey List, I love. They're a really good, affordable brand. They're kind of like The Ordinary, where it's just like the basic ingredients at an affordable price. I'm also a big fan of their black and white packaging. It just looks really nice in your bathroom. I've been really liking this stuff. I feel like this has been helping some of my breakouts. I can't use this every day, or I noticed I was getting some like dryness around in this area because my skin is back to being dry just like in the winter months right now. If I use this every day, it definitely like makes me start to peel. So I've been using this every other day, and then I'll use my CeraVe cleanser kind of like in between. Last cleanser. I tried this for a couple weeks and I have heard good things about this. I know Mallory really likes this, but I just didn't love it. I just found that it wasn't doing anything for my skin really. It's the Good Molecules Rose Water Daily Cleansing Gel. I love Good Molecules. I love their cleansing balm. If you need an amazing affordable cleansing balm, that one is bomb. This though, I didn't love. It's just kind of like a basic gel. I found it to be a little bit too drying on my skin, and I just didn't love the way my skin felt after I used it. I don't know. This one was just like very blah to me, and I did give it a fair shot. Okay, so this foundation I just found in my collection, and I just kind of wanted to retest it because I remember trying this when I had oily skin, and I remember liking the coverage back then, so I retried it, and this one is a no on my skin now. It just looks way too cakey on me. I do like the coverage. It has like a giant doe foot applicator. Did I even say what this is? No. This is the Etude House Big Cover BB Concealer BB, and it just has this like giant applicator. The shade is really nice on me. Okay, these are newer to me. I tested these in the Shadow and Schmooze video as well, and I've just been reaching for these a ton. Basically anytime I've been doing my makeup, I've been putting these on top because they're so beautiful. They're the KVB Dazzle Sticks. The Hail Surge is the more like goldish shade, but it's still like a light cool tone, like more champagne color. And then the other one is Thunder Cloud. So let me show you these up close because you gotta see them again. So that's what they look like. As you can see, they're like pretty smushy, and that's because they have this interesting kind of consistency. They're actually pretty, I don't want to say like moist feeling, but what's the word? They're like very soft. There we go, soft. So I just like to kind of use my finger, move it around, and then press it on my lid. But what I really like about these is you can get kind of like this very pretty soft sheer wash of glitter, or you can build these up to be extremely metallic, but they don't feel crusty or thick feeling or uncomfortable at all. A lot of metallic products like this for your lid can dry down to feel like kind of crusty and just uncomfortable, and these you cannot feel on your lid whatsoever. They're super comfortable, really pretty colors. The silver is like a true silver, and then this gold one is like the best tone of gold. I really don't like when golds have a yellow undertone, and this one is just like the prettiest kind of champagne gold color. So both of these I've been digging a lot. All right, and then last product, I picked this up, I think off of Sephora, maybe Ulta, a while ago, and I've been testing this for like a couple months now, I want to say. I'm actually almost out of it. I just got the travel size to test it out first, but it's the Pureology Lock It Down Hairspray. It says hairspray for color treated hair. I typically love the Pureology brand, especially this like purple line. I don't know if this is supposed to be in the same line as their hydrating shampoo and conditioner that I love, but I love this hairspray just as much, which I'm so happy about. It holds a style so well and also makes my hair super shiny. Let me just spray some in right now. I like to spray it either directly into my hair. I just used the Bondi Boost waver for my ponytail today, but I either spray it directly in, or I'll just like spray a little bit onto my hand and then just kind of like run it through. I also love the way it smells. I'm really picky with my hairspray scents because I find a lot of hairsprays just smell really nasty. Oh, you know what the worst smelling hairspray is on planet Earth? The Tresemme hairspray. Oh my god, I could gag just thinking about it. This one, I don't know, it has a little bit of like a hint, a hint of a vanilla undertone to me, but also just has that like salon kind of smell. But it just holds the style really well. I think I like this better than my Living Proof hairspray. I still love that one, but I like this one a little bit more. It just gives me a little bit better of shine, and I do think it holds the style. a little bit better. So once this runs out, I still have a full bottle of my Living Proof, so I'm gonna use that one up first, but then I will purchase the full size of this one because I do think I like it a little bit better. Okay, that was everything. Those were all of my speed reviews. Sorry about the lighting throughout this video. I can already tell it's gonna drive me crazy as I'm editing this video. It's driving me crazy just looking at the viewfinder right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. We'll have everything I talked about linked down below in the description box, and also the makeup on my face today. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.